Hello friends, how are you all today? I greet you all in the name of God. Today, I would like to share the story of Esther to you. Friends, now let's see the important characters in the story of Esther. King Xerxes, a Persian king who rules 125 provinces stretching from India to Cush. Queen Vashti, the fourth wife of King Xerxes, who was deposed from the kingdom when she refused to accomplish the king's order. Our third important character is Queen Esther. She is the daughter of Abigail. She has another name, Hadassah, a Jewish exile. Later, she became the queen of Persia. The fourth important character is Mordecai. He belongs to a Benjamin tribe. He is also a Jewish exile. He was later promoted as Vizier after Haman in the Persian Kingdom. He is also the cousin of Queen Esther. Haman is an Eggite. In order to revenge Mordecai, he plotted evil plans to destroy the Jewish community. But he fails and falls on his own trap and dead. Friends, now let's move on to the summary of the story. King Xerxes held a royal banquet and summoned Queen Vashti to come before his officials. But when she denied, the king was furious and angry. The king deposed her from the kingdom. Then Mordecai's cousin Esther was declared as queen of Persia after Vashti. Why among all the women Queen Esther was chosen? God has a plan for everything. Queen Esther, being a Jew, kept her identity as secret as per the advice of Mordecai. After all these events, the king raised Haman as a higher official than all other nobles and all the court officials. Then he also instructed that everyone must kneel down and pay him honor. Haman was angered. When he finds that Mordecai fails to bow before him, he plotted evil plans to destroy Mordecai and his whole Jewish people. But God saved the people. Haman poisons the king's mind, informing him that a certain group of people are not following king's command, and he also tries to bribe the king by giving 10,000 talents of silver. The king gave a signet ring to Haman to do as he pleases and asked him to keep the money with him. But God saved the people, and let's see how Haman and his family was destroyed by Haman's own evil plan. The orders to annihilate the Jews were dispatched to all the provinces from India to Cush. Then the king and the Haman sat for a drink, and the city of Susa bewildered. There was great mourning among the Jews. Mordecai too tore his clothes and wailed bitterly. Esther sent her words to Mordecai to unite all the Jews in Susa to pray and fast for 3 days. And she too fasted and prayed along with her attendants. Then she informs Mordecai that she will go to the king's presence even though it is against the law. If she perishes, then she will perish. When Esther went to the king's presence, he extended the golden scepter to her. On those days, no one can go to the king's presence unless he extends the golden scepter to them. Esther pleads to the king to attend the banquet she has prepared for the king and Haman. The king and Haman attend the first day of Esther's banquet as per her request. When Haman reached home, she boasted that Queen Esther has called none but only him. And she also prepared a pole setup reaching to a height of 50 cubits. But the entire situation changed the next day, since the king summoned Haman and ordered him to honor Mordecai in front of all the officials for saving the king's life. Haman felt shameful and was upset. Haman's downfall starts. On the second day of banquet, when the king asked what is the petition of Queen Esther, she told him that she and her people were conspirators to be killed and must be saved from the evil while Haman and his evil plans. Esther's request was granted to her. The king orders Haman to be impaled on the pole he set for Mordecai. The king also informs Queen Esther and Mordecai, since the order in the king's name on annihilating Jews cannot be revoked, he instructs to rewrite the orders in the king's name on behalf of the Jews. Esther and Mordecai rewrite the orders. The king's edict granted the Jews the right to protect themselves, to destroy, kill, and annihilate any armed man of any nationality or province who might harm them. On the month of Adar, the 14th and 15th day was celebrated by the Jews, as their sorrow was turned into joy and their mourning into a celebration. Happy ending. The important message in the story is Esther was declared as queen by the will of God. God prepared her to save his own people. If Esther would have neglected her duty and decided not to address the king, God would have found someone else. But Esther grabbed her opportunity and was used as an instrument to serve God. Never neglect God's will. Through God, everything is possible. Comparison. The Jews mourned bitterly and fasted, but they trusted God and saved. Mordecai also says that if Esther was quiet, God will send help from someone else. The villain, the Haman, does not persist. The Jews' mourning turned into joy. Same-wise, the people of God in Egypt prayed to the God to be rescued and was saved by God. Your horses prepare for the battle, but victory comes from the Lord.
Hello friends, I am Queen Esther. How are you all? God bless you.